Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's see where Nifty and Bank Nifty will move tomorrow, what strategy we need to apply, and what we have discussed yesterday. Friends, yesterday we discussed like 35,400 will be looking to buy the market, but we have seen like a very big gap down, and the gap down was like exactly like yesterday's low. And I know like why I in the morning itself I suggested you to buy the put options, and the reason behind was like I've seen a chunky amount of the volume coming into the Nifty. As you can notice, like 900,000 has been traded at the cash opening itself. As the market has opened at the cash opening, the 900,000 contracts has been sold into the market. So I was expecting a flush downside, but the same thing I gave you to buy the put option somewhere like 290, and it went like 310, and later it completely reversed back. But we had a trailing stop loss, so we didn't had any loss today. So later somewhere like at this point I asked you to buy the put option somewhere like 290, the price of 290, and I was expecting a 400. So end of the day, like we have reached the 400, but I wasn't happy. Like I said you to book the nearly like 70 to 80 points, so which we 50 to 60 points, I'm sorry. So 50 to 60 points we caught this move. So some of my students can ask me like, sir, why didn't you give on the top, like exactly on the top itself? Look, when you try to catch the top and bottoms, you can never make the money, because you or me or neither the big institutions, they never know which is the top and bottom. And that's just a kid's game. And being a professional trader, you should never go and catch the bottom or a top. Yeah, sometimes it works, but 70% of the time you'll lose the money, because there will be a lot of volatility in the market. So volatility can kill you. So that is the reason why I don't recommend to buy at the bottoms or right at the tops. So I had a strategy. The strategy was like breakdown strategy I was playing with. So I've noticed like some of the positions has been built here. So I thought like the position should go for a wind off. So I was expecting up until 34,800. Even couple of times, even I mentioned you at a Telegram channel also, like we might see 34,800 if 35,000 level breaks. But the market was completely at a sideways. No big interest from the buyer and seller. The reason was like 300 points gap down this morning. So didn't make the big players to move the price on the either side. So it was just a consolidation phase itself. So close to close basis, like wherever the price is open, so slightly below 35,000 the price is closed. So we got like this good move, and later you can notice like it was completely volatile. And the I didn't suggested you to buy either or sell anywhere, because I've noticed like not much of the volume was coming and not much of the positions built in the either side. So there was not many positions even either side. If the positions were been built on the highest in huge numbers, the price might have moved on either side aggressively. But I couldn't see any of the positions been built, so only I was playing for the breakout, and we got a very good momentum here. And you can notice like from the morning I was just saying you to buy only on the put side itself. The reason was like there was a seller. There is no debate like is there a seller or a buyer. There is very clearly there is a seller in the market, and you can notice like the seller was taking the Nifty down and down. And I didn't wanted to trade the Nifty, but I wanted to trade the Bank Nifty itself. So I gave you a Bank Nifty details itself. Like Bank Nifty was also coming down, and I noticed like there is a good amount of a volume, and positions is also been built, and the stops got triggered, and we got a not I wouldn't say like it's a good amount of a profit, but it's a substantial amount of profit we got it. And close to close basis, the Bank Nifty has closed like almost flat, I would say. So let's go and see like a daily time frame. So if you look at a daily time frame, like 34,800 is acting as a good support levels. I wouldn't say good support, but the sellers might stop selling at 34,800 levels. So anything below 34,800 levels we can aggressively sell, and we can target up until 34,500 first, and next should be like 34,100. So 34,200, sorry. So anything below like 34,800 itself we might see like uh, the selling on the downside. So yesterday we discussed like the premiums are too high, so the big players might do the consolidation. The same thing has happened today. So what we might expect for tomorrow's market. So let's go into the 5 minutes time frame. and see, like as you can notice, like as the price is going up, the price is facing a multiple resistances like 35,190. You might find say one resistance, and later upon like 35,400 act as a resistance. So there are multiple resistances if it wants to go up, but I don't think like price is at a cheaper or a discounted price to go on the higher side. So we'll try to, if the market opens flat and if it crosses 34,800, immediately we'll be looking to sell the market. And as I mentioned you, like we'll be targeting up until 34,500 first and 34,200 immediately tomorrow itself. So if the market is coming aggressively on the downside, and if someone is holding the price on the downside, and if it starts to go on the higher side, so as soon as the today's high crosses, so immediately tomorrow's starting point crosses, we'll be looking to buy the market. So if the market opens flats and if it goes higher above 35,000 itself, we'll be looking to buy the market, and our target should be very very less, like 35,200 should be our first target, and 35,400 should be our second target. So any big gap up, any big gap down, we have to look the price action, because these days you are seeing like a big gap up and gap downs are happening, and we are seeing the price just making a consolidation. At least yesterday we had a very very big move, like 400 points of a move, but today it was just like 200 points of a move. Nothing much was happening in the market, so I was not really interested to either buy or sell the market, or wanted to give you the more calls. So I was just happy to do one of the strategies that was like a breakout strategy. So we'll go and see the Nifty, like what the Nifty has happened compared to the Bank Nifty. Compared to the Bank Nifty, the Nifty was very much weak. The reason I mentioned, like at the cash opening, someone has sold like 900,000 contracts into the market. So that is substantially a big amount of a volume. This is really a big amount volume. This 900,000 can move the Nifty nearly 200 points. But as we know, like at the opening time, many big institutions will be playing at the market. So this will be dealt exclusively in our classes. So we'll teach like at the cash opening what will happen, the futures opening what will happen, and how we need to downplay for this one. As you can notice, like a big sell-off has taken place, and it was like nearly 100 points, I would say. So 34,000, 16,488 to 16,400, it was like nearly 80 points of a sell-off in just first 5 minutes of a candle. And later there was a sell-off, and the seller stopped it, and later stop losses got triggered, and the selling came again. Completely it was a sideways market. So what made the sellers to stop? Because like 16,400 was acting as a good support levels. As you can notice, we'll be going at a daily time frame. At a daily time frame, you can notice like 16,400 was playing a crucial level, and it just pierced into the 16,400, and later like there was a little bit of a support which came into the market. So the seller gave up and the buyers entered into the market, and the buying took place. So anything below like today's lows itself, we'll be looking to sell the market. So till then we won't be looking to sell the market. So compared to the Nifty, compared to the Bank Nifty, the Nifty is looking weak. So we'll just go into the 5 minutes time frame and see what has happened. So tomorrow, I've already explained it. It was just a sideways market, and there was a selling in the market. And what we'll do in the morning, if the market opens flats and if it starts to go higher, so 16,450 we'll be looking to buy the market, and with a very small quantity. We won't be looking to buy with a big size. So 16,450 will be looking to buy the market, and 16,600 should be our target. The reason is like there is a big amount of a gap here. 16,550 I would call, but 16,600 you can sit. There is a gap here. It is not a gap actually. The market has opened flat and it came. This is not a gap, but I would say like this is not a traded area. There is no trade has been facilitated today in here. So price might even go at a higher level if it crosses 16,400. Sorry, 16,450. So 16,450 crosses, because some people might be holding the positions here. So these stop losses will trigger up, and the big time frame players, they might facilitate a trade in this area as well, and we might even see like 16,600 as well. So first target you should aim like 16,500 first, and later it should be like 16,600 as well. So if the market is opening flat and if it is going down, so we'll let it go. Only below like 16,350 we'll be looking to sell the market, and we can sit up until 16,200 and 16,100 as well tomorrow, because like the why this move has happened, I'll just go into daily time frame. Why this move has came, and why the price is coming down. I'll come up with a special video for why these things happens, why. So well, I'll come up with this with a special video like why this moves happens and why the price will flush again to the downside. So it will be like I'll come out with a different video itself. So as you can notice, like as soon as it came below 16,400, there was a little bit of the seller gave up and there was a buyer who came and just entered into the market. So below like 16,350 itself will be looking to sell the market, and 16,200 and even like 16,100 also we can sit, and the price can even come into this big range again. So well, I've explained almost all the scenarios like what we can do for tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm expecting definitely a big move, because this is almost like 2 days the market has been almost like consolidated. So after 2 days, like we need to see either one of a big move, or we never know, like even for tomorrow the prices might consolidate for one more day, and on Thursday we might see a big move. So let's see where the market opens, and we'll see on the price action, and we'll definitely I'll try to provide a calls in my Telegram channel. Please do subscribe my Telegram channel and press the bell icon if you like the video. Please do share with your friends, and I'll come up with more learning videos in at the weekend of at this weekend. Hope you like my video. Thank you so much.